Okay, so the project for today is my standard V-fold regular bus door that is, air activated. I am going to make this so it is one solid door that opens out like an RV door. So I got some metal plates I'm going to attach there and eventually up top as well. And those are going to make it stiff into one unit. And then I also have some latches so I can lock it up when I go and be able to open it, etc., etc. So let's see how this turns out. Okay, so it does require a little bit of surgery. If you have an air activated bus, first you gotta disconnect this part from the door. Everything's just bolted, nothing's welded or riveted on at least it's a Thomas, so that's a good thing. Also, this piece here is what was underneath the bottom of the door, going underneath the rail there to hold the door. And then they had this weather stripping you got to pop loose because it's just one giant long hinge along this whole point, so it's going to open out or in, it doesn't matter. I was trying to see if there's a way that I could reverse the air operating system cam so that when it opens and closes it would push the door out, push the door in, but I can't figure that one out yet, and I'm not really worried about it because I'm going to have other stuff anyways. But there's a metal bar here I had to pull out to get rid of this weather stripping here. You want to keep the inner weather stripping channel. This rubber gasket here is going to be our friend, so we're going to leave that thing, and eventually it'll get some strips welded over it all the way. But here's another metal channel just holding this rubber gasket on, and then once it's all said and done, you just have to find a way to waterproof and keep the air drafts out and everything. But what we are ending up with, as I planned, is I can just turn this into a flat solid door, one piece, and then from there I can I've got a system for latching on the inside and the outside. I got some ideas for weather stripping, etc. So it's a surgery, but it's going to be worth it. I don't want to put a goofy, a house door. I see a lot of people put like a steel door off a house on the side of their bus. I'm not going to lie, that looks pretty ridiculous. I'm a carpenter and a home builder by trade. I don't look for a bus door on a house, and I'm surprised you'd put a house door on a bus, but that's just my thought. I get it, it solves the need, but this, if you have a door like this, you can solve the need with what you already have and still maintain the glass so you can see out if you want to, etc., etc. And it still maintains the original look on the outside so it doesn't change it up. No offense to those with house doors on your buses. I'm not saying you're goofy, I'm just saying your door looks a little goofy, but yeah, don't be offended by that. And if you are, sorry. Okay, so here we are inside. This handle used to be over here, so I moved it over here to give you a handle to pull the door with. And then I just got a heavy-duty cane bolt, which locks the door for when you're on the inside, sleeping at night, or just, don't want anybody opening the door on you. You could always put a padlock here or some kind of a locking carabiner or something to keep it so kids can't easily get, out the door at night if you have little kids. Keep in mind, you need to be able to get out in case of a fire, so don't make it too tricky. But the nice part is it locks like that. And then out here, for when we take off and go adventuring, it's got a nice way to lock up the bus itself, kind of beast mode lock and everything. I still got a steel panel I'm going to put across here, another plate steel, and maybe one on the top. But aside from that, actually the door even seals better than it did already. So I'm not going to have to do a ton of things to weather strip it. But that is how you can make your door a one-piece opening door if you have an air door, like these Thomas ones do, or maybe the Bluebirds are the same, I don't know. But I hope that helps you. Hope it gives you some ideas and inspiration. These bolts here I'm actually going to replace with carriage bolts, so that they have a smooth front on them. I just had these for now to hold it in place, but those carriage bolts will then seat in, and I can tack weld them to the bar as well, so they'll never be able to come loose. Yeah, if somebody wants to break into your rig, they're just going to smash a window and get in and out. But we're going to make it tougher for them just to try and willy-nilly get into the thing. So, there it is.